Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Adofo, akefo, your followers, your chiachi amonyana, megidi say obi biara no huye. I hope that everything is well with us. We are approaching the end of the year, and I believe that all of us are fine. Um, the Creator, the Mother of Universe, the Supreme Being, will take us through the few weeks that are left of the year 2023. Yachiachiamu adofo sena munimuno. The page is dedicated to teach us what we do not know about so many religions that are around us. We've done a lot of videos, and I believe that you've really enjoyed it. Yadamase any mo Quran shine, any mo motivational comment, and I say for Yadamase. We really appreciate you guys. Here we are again. We are on the third Abrahamic religion. We are on the third patriarchal religion, which is known as Islam. You know, the problem with the Abrahamic faith is that the fanatism, that's the problem. Apart from them, every other person is wrong. This is the problem. And within themselves, they are labeling each other and they are pointing fingers to each other to extent that all of them are on each other's neck. Yeah. Judaism thinks Christianity is wrong. Yes, Christians are wrong, so they will go to hell. Christianity thinks Judaism is wrong. On the other hand, Islam thinks Judaism, Christianity is wrong. Omu nyinaa ya ade baako. Omu nyinaa fi Adam ase, Abraham ase. This is what is happening. So this inconsistencies between them alone is enough. And then ebiom, when it comes to omu against obi fufura, hey, fanatism, they are always right. Omu bi right. This is the problem. So, and they are claiming that they are right because they are coming from the source of the religion, their teachings, their everything is coming from the Creator. We said no, it is not coming from the Creator. There might be any deity behind it. Nyame fufuro, because nyame, like we have plenty. What is the plural name for nyame in tree? I don't know. We have plenty nyame around. Yawa anyame bebre. Yawa anyame bebre. So it could be said, omu mensa ne nyina no obia won nyame. Yes, it could be said omu mensa no there's a deity behind them. It could be said there's a deities. Not it could be, it is true. Omu wo deities eta omuchi. Nti deities na eta omuchi no eno ena omu de omu ade fine yet yase by the supreme being, the Creator, the mother of universe, the source of life, didn't give anybody any religion. It's never true, and we have thousands of proofs to tell you that the supreme being, the Creator, the mother of the universe, did not give anybody any religion. So this is it. Now, because of that, they came, because they think they are telling us that they are coming from God. They came to lambast and insult our ancestors and everything, do a whole lot, condemn us. So we are saying, well, since you claim to come from God and you claim to be authentic, let's put your validity to test. Let's subject you to scrutiny. So this is what we are doing. We are checking them. We've been with these things for a long time, and they're around us, and they say all kind of stuff for a long time. So now we are scrutinizing them. Yeah, sure. So that's what we are doing. So we are on the third one, the Abrahamic faith, which is the third one, which is Islam, and we've done a lot. We are getting to the real game, because all those things we've said, introduction, preamble, or whatever you want to call it, that is what we did. Right now we are getting to the main job itself, because but because we have counterparts, we have people who react. It was quite recently that someone drew my attention to somebody who is seriously reacting to my videos on YouTube. It tells her, or the chidom, or they make me videos the per followers, or they me videos the per views. Like seriously, obi na actually imagine me if not I never knew. I've known couple of them trying to react to what I said. I don't have problem, but that's cool. But someone is obia their any job. It is fantastic on to us. But obey sa and the yeronhuna suya de because you got a lot of work to do, bro. A lot of work because never unnim se na de eba no emu odua anka obehye na de eche. Anyway, so we discussed the oldest book your friend Kitabu Siyar wal Maghazi, which the author is Muhammad ibn Ishaq, and ayaka book no ho asem ne esi for all time ayaka sanjina we were saying say book no ayira. I came to explain exactly what I meant by book no ayira, and then we discussed the author as well, and then we discussed the one that claimed that he picked his own book from Al-Maghazi. Today, what we want to tell you is, we want to tell you two important things in this particular video. In the say books are use, most books are use sa presentation we mu ansana ya started concerning Makkah. Hifa na eye Makkah. Wanu mu na chichire Makkah kuru no na omu chichire ne san eno na ye be start aka was a video mu. Now I want each and everybody to understand this. We are starting with Sirah because in Islamic religion the only aspect that started documentation of Islamic background is Sirah. Don't come and make noise. Don't come and torment us with your hadith. Your Sawu 2x4 hadith, no. Qala Rasulullah sallallahu qala Rasulullah. They demontate ya nyabutre bojidi natri. We will get there. We will get to the hadith. There is no any aspect of Islam that we're not gonna talk about. We'll talk about hadith. We'll start with Sirah. We'll talk about hadith. We'll talk about Quran, and we'll come and discuss Islamic laws. Yan chow bin sa yan chow bin na yan chow bin ba 100. Because waboja mining na sefo any na sefo and I see Islamically ye chige for yenku lesbians yenku. We're gonna discuss these things into details. So no any aspect of Islam that we're not gonna talk about. So don't come and shout and make noise. If you can't go with us when we are discussing Sirah, shut up. Kawanutum. But if you want to react to us when we are in the Sirah fold, so you got to pick Sirah and talk about it. What I say, from there we move to hadith, and then from Quran, from Quran, and then another aspect. So that is it. And again, books now you can watch some the use a presentation then as if one is the oldest Sirah books. We've mentioned it more than once. The book of Muhammad ibn Ishaq, and number one. And you know the 2 volumes now akano most of it. Na ne dodo na ayira nti ne aka na se kakra aka no eno na ye peke edi beka sa ewo ho. We have it here. And then ne edi akire biom ebeya Asiratu an-Nabawiyya Ibn Hisham. This is the book. This one is the second one, the second oldest Islamic documentation book. Islamic history when they are second. And according to where author we no or see immediately the first one. So when the second one Rebecca Mwasem. So most of our things will be coming from the oldest book. That is the book of Ibn Ishaq, and then Ibn Hisham. This one that follows. And then again, and he said we have another one which is known as Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya. I intentionally choose some of these books because some of these authors are authors that Muslims believe and Muslims appreciate them. So we want to see that nkrofona mu appreciate omo no nsem omo ka no se ye de kire mu a mu beji etuma na mu babu egu nsem bogu a book no na yamfa nkoto das be mu ana e den ra ye be. Will you be brave and tell us that these people are liars? Because when we say things you don't like, you start to say we are lying. No, we don't say anything. None of us is saying anything. We are quoting from the book. So this will be the second one. It is known as Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya. Simply means the beginning and the end. So this author claims that he has put in all the historical background of human being from the beginning to the end. That's what he claims. That's why he calls the book in Arabic Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, the beginning and the end. And then we have one other book which is very important, and that one is a contemporary one. And your contemporary one, it's around like you can go and get it. This is Hayat Muhammad, which means the life of Prophet Muhammad. And the author is known as Muhammad Hussein Haikal. He's an Egyptian scholar who, like, he's a great scholar. When a contemporary one, because and also very important because it handles some of these issues in a contemporary way, like Wayne Sena, like Nipa, 21st century Sena. So when the third one will go through, and then Tabakat. At Tabakat, that one is also there. We'll go in there to pick some of the informations, and we'll even read from those books. We'll read from the pages for you. Sometimes some of the issues are very, very sensitive, so we'll read them from the books for you so that you go and confirm whether what we are saying is true or not. So these are the books that we're going to hit your screen with, and you hear a lot. We are still with you, and you know, it goes like this. When the realities of life are uncovered, change is a must. Yes. When we know the realities of things, we must change. We are tired. Salah don't take you anywhere. Stop hitting your forehead on the ground too much. I don't give a damn. I've said it. Look at our community. We've prayed. We've prayed. Surah 10. Ya ko haji sa 1 billion. The man pa ko de ko haji. Shezongo community. Anyway, we are not yet there. Now, the second part of this video is about Makkah. This name is common, especially somewhere from 500 AD, Anno Domini, that is the year of the Lord. This name became common, and everywhere people are mentioning it, people are calling the name. What is Makkah? Who established Makkah? How Makkah came to be? Briefly, let's talk about it. In the previous videos, we told you Arabian Peninsula is divided into two. Yes, it is divided into two. The city, which include Yemen, Syria, and all those places. And then the village, the desert village, which they call in Arabic Hijaz. And those places are something like Yathrib, which is Medina today. We mentioned it in the previous videos. We have Taif, and we have Tihama. All these places are the desert ones. The reason why these places are not that common and stable is that these Arabian barbarics or these Bedouins, they do not stay at one place because desert life is hard. It's very difficult. So what they do is they move. That is why they don't build. They don't build for two reasons. The reason number one, building a house is one of the difficult things in Arabian land on deserts. It was quite recently that because of technology, and almost started to miss our desert. So that's why you see Saudi Arabia has big buildings today because of technology. And secondly, they do not build because you can't be at one place for a long time because of insurance. If you are closer to a well and you settle closer to the well, when the well became dry, you will move. So they are always moving from one point to the other. Nti omu nsifie, omu nsheda ha omu ho, eno ane so mbebo omu canopy, omu tent or whatever, no matna se ekoba ne se ombe movie, ombe tour, no ma eden, no ma se so omu nyama, then you just get it. Akwa it say scout for eco camping na, omu ye omu camping canopy no, omu wi no ma bobo. Me producer ye scout nti me hunu de bia omu kwa na okita camp nyama no sa no ma bo. So that's how they do it. So they move from one place to the other. Now, Makkah, historically, Makkah is a shadow town. In history, when we say something is a shadow, it means the background, there's no authentic, or you can't authenticate the existence. And nuna, we can say be a shadow, our history. That's what it means. So Makkah is a shadow town. But then, in any case, you see, town be your friend Makkah. You can't talk about Makkah without talking about a barbarian or a Bedouin tribe known as Banu Jurhum in Arabic. Some people call them Banu Jurham. Who are Banu Jurhum? Historically, in Yemen is a city, complete city with so many activities. But in outskirts of Yemen, there is a little desert, which there is some Arabs or Bedouins dwelling on that desert. Now, these Arabs that dwell on the desert of Yemen are known as Banu Jurhum. And this Banu Jurhum, when Yemen start to experience Christianity and Judaism, this Banu Jurhum decided not to be part of it. This Banu Jurhum decided not to be part of it. So they have their God. They have their deity. Now, the deity of Banu Jurhum is a female deity. Now, let me also emphasize a point here. Arabian Peninsula, all the deities, the 90% of the deities of Arabian Peninsula are female deities. And yeah, Hongkwa, baby, our religion, mesa we fa and chire efino. A honso deities no ayamba. Maminka semunchiro. Let me deviate a little bit. Oboa dear the spring being the source of life. I mean, that thing that we came out of. Adiana edi ebayano. Adiana edi nipabayano. So bedenu huedi in the physical form edi amanipa. Maminka chanchiro. Obeba ase oba. Obeba ase oba. You were like to say, Bema na ye born first. Like, put this, subject this to the realities on the ground. Bema na ye born first. Into oba fi bema. Like how? Oba ni bema, why na conceive? Oba ni bema, why na onyema obi etumi fi mi muba? So when kwa chira say, sa story you tell lie. It's a lie. Oba ni bema why na etumi yi obi ba. Nti anka why na fi obi mu. So you see bema na efa, this is patriarchal religions. You know, they go with men. So to them man is God. Nonsense. Do you know what means if man were to be God? Shemiti hananka mi God anka mu betire mu off. Bema wa ye God. Yenye God mpo ye hu side chick ni. Yenye God mpo ye hu side chicks. Ene ye yere no mu, ene nsem hu. Anka ye God a anka obeka kire mi ni aban Ghana aban de obeye. Abegu, I just dey talk. Anyway, so deities in Arabian Peninsula, 90% of them are female deities. Until Banu Jurhum were almost located war Yemen desert so wo deity ni yoba, and they call her Al-Makkah. Now, this Al-Makkah is a deity which symbolizes Venus, the planet Venus, the planet of love, compassion, connection, and whatever, and mercy, and grace. Venus, which is the planet of Friday. So Venus is the goddess of Friday, and this is what they call Al-Makkah. When the confusions and the troubles and the genocides of Yemen started, you remember, go visit the video. The Jew king persecuting Christians that they should join Judaism, and Christians said no, they're not gonna join Judaism, and he burnt them as stake. When this confusion started in Yemen, this Banu Juruhum on desert seen themselves to be like yenka hu bi emfa ye ho ye nyame a yenimu nu eye Al-Makkah oba deity no goddess no na ye de ba ntoko no de we aye kono yentu a ye de be ka ho. So we are not Jews, we are not Christians, we go with our deity, so we have to move. So they moved from Yemen desert all the way to this place between mountains, and they settled there and built a shrine for their Al-Makkah. Built a shrine and and carved a symbol for Al-Makkah. Because she is a female deity, they carved a stone female deity for it and put it in the shrine, and they settled over there, and they called the place Al-Makkah, the name of the deity. This is the origin of the word Makkah. So the word Makkah is coming from the name of a female deity which Arabian Yemenites, who are known as Banu Jurhum, worshipped, and moved it from Yemen to the place and named the whole area with the name of the deity. This is how the name came about. So they were calling it Al-Makkah, and Al-Makkah, and it became Makkah. This is the far Arabian history can go when it comes to the name Makkah. You see, when upon all us behaving as if we know it all, we have it all, everything is still in our life. I'm not asking you to go and be a traditionalist. I'm telling you that your own that you are holding is not different from what our nananum were holding at the same time. At the same time, I feel never compare because I had the crop. You are compare say, oh dear, no, why then they sing. So this is how Mecca came to be. There are other opinions concerning this things, but the opinions, in fact, when it's clear, like we to assume more than any other opinion. That's why I resorted to this one. If not, there are other opinions. There are 4 major opinions concerning the name of Makkah, but this one is the clear one I had to assume. So this is how they voted. So they settled there. When they settled there, activities also ending as for. But the place became the center of an eye. Do you know why? Because probably Makkah is a caravan route. Now, all the 4 corners of Makkah geographically is what I'm about to tell you right now. Don't forget, when the realities of things are uncovered, change is a must. At the northern side of Makkah and the southern part of Makkah, you have 2 civilizations. On the northern part of Makkah and the southern part of Makkah, you have 2 civilizations. Civilization number 1, at the southern part of Makkah, you have Yemen and Syria. At the northern part of Makkah, you have Palestine, which is Israel or whatever. that is the Transjordan area. This is the northern and the southern part of Makkah. Now, whoever is traveling from Syria and Yemen to Palestine will definitely pass through Makkah. Whoever is traveling from Palestine to Syria and Yemen will definitely pass through Makkah. So, abeye caravan route, ejadifo efaho, ena. There is some kind of safety in terms of say ejadifo beji omahome to wait and rest. It's a nice place that you can rest because the mountains and bupona acha krono eshiano emma some kind of security because mamu refi in the previous videos ye catch will say the desert Arabians no adia omu ye didi expedition invading raiding. They invade and take your tongues. Either say ombe chimu wo kwan so edwadefo ombe chimu wo kwan so ajimu sekane mu nyamane mu japade, just like the way any other armed robbers can seize people on Accra Kumasi highway road and take their belongings, or they invade a town or a village, just like the way any armed robber can invade any other person in their houses. That is what they are doing. So, for you to rest as a traveler or as a business person, you need to be careful. So, a honum bipona aka hweshiano ama asset and some kind of safety, protection, and some kind of security. So, omushia wo ho, omutena ho, people come there and then there are small petty trade going on. The people that are living the Banu Jurum, who are the owners of the town, are also doing their things and as if so that is where the town became popular. Now, the eastern part and the western part of the town is at the eastern part you have the Red Sea. At the eastern part, you have the Red Sea. At the western part, you have Abyssinia or Ethiopia. So, in the three corners of Makkah geographically, there's a civilizations. North, south, you have Yemen, Arabian, Syria civilization. And you have Palestinian, Transjordan civilization, and in the west you have Ethiopian civilization, which has a big kingdom some time ago, the kingdom of Sheba, and then at the eastern part you have the Red Sea. So this is where Makkah is. Now, the town owners of Makkah, as we mentioned, are Banu Jurhum. Because Banu Jurhum settled there, the place has become conducive. Nipa betumi atanaho, other Bedouins, other village desert Arabs also trooped in to stay with them. Among the other village Arabians who came to stay with them are a clan called Khuza'a. Khuza'a is also another tribe who came to settle there. Now, when Khuza'a came in, there was a fight or there was an issue between the Banu Jurhum and the Khuza'a. Now, the Khuza'a has their leader as Qusay, and this Qusay took the key of the shrine of Makkah from the hands of Banu Jurhum. Some of the accounts reported that he took the keys by force. So there's some kind of coup or some kind of tribal fight, tribal war, and Khuza'a won the fight against the Banu Jurhum and took the key of the shrine of Makkah from the hand of Banu Jurhum, to extend that the Banu Jurhum were forced to move out of Mecca, and then Khuza'ah took place and settled. And this Khuza'ah, whose leader is Qusay, are said to be the tribe of Quraysh, one of the tribes of Quraysh. So Khuza'ah, their leader Qusay, took by force, confiscated the power of Makkah from the hand of the original dwellers, who are the Banu Jurhum from Yemen, from the desert of Yemen. Waji ki no fi omunsem account ni bi say waje ne by force nti e bi antokwa e na account no bi nso report say they be wanji ne by force waje no e wo trick mu ode na adwi the BT Banu Jurhum no e na waji ki no. Whoever has the key to the shrine of Makkah is the ruler of that small village called Makkah. So Khuza'ah, their leader Qusay, took the key of the shrine. And Khuza'ah is one of the clans of Quraysh. Now, the next video will tell you who are Quraysh and what happened, how they became the settlers of Makkah. You've known it already. They took it. Their leader, one of the clans of Quraysh, which is Khuza'ah, took the key from Banu Jurhum, the key of the shrine from Banu Jurhum. Now, what next? So the next video, we're going to discuss Quraysh. Who are Quraysh? Because Prophet Muhammad's clan is one of the clans of the Quraysh. So we should understand who are Quraysh and know what is the position of the clan of Prophet Muhammad. Until I see you again, my loved ones, I say to you, bye-bye.